Oh, hey guys, how you doing? Long time no see. Again, it seems. Remember that thing? Still working on it, still here. Yeah. Strange times. Hey guys, welcome back to another bus build. I have been gone a while again for so many different reasons. I have to catch you guys up. It's crazy. So cliff notes, November I lost my job, had a really bad New Year's, 2 days after my birthday in January. I actually broke my arm snowboarding to where I had to actually have surgery. So here is the battle scar of said surgery. Just in the past 2-ish weeks, I have been able to use my arm, and I still don't have full strength back into it. But that was a big reason why I haven't been able to work on the bus, is because my arm was in a sling for so long and I just couldn't, do anything. What else? And then also, now that we have all this time in quarantine, I have been knocking some stuff out just in the past couple days. And I would love to show you what I've actually been working on, because it's actually turning out pretty cool. But let's jump on the bus and then we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna try something here. We'll go in 3, 2, 1. All right, so on the bus, a few things I will want to say before I actually show you what's behind the camera, and kind of let you know what I've been doing. So as you know, I did the solar in my last video. I ran all my wires, and so everything is set up the way I want it to on the back end. So I can start putting paneling and shaping the walls and everything within the bus. So without further ado, let me show you what I've done just in the past 3 days and how much of a difference it's actually made it. So, all right, you guys ready? All right, so this is what I've been working on for the past 3 days or so. And here you go. Ta-da! Actually have walls up and getting more done on my kitchen area. So, let me take you through a couple things. Okay, so the big thing that you can tell that's the difference is I have these white walls now. So basically all I used, it's called bead board, and it's this prefabricated like Formica type stuff. And it's interesting. If you ever get this stuff, cut it from the backside, not this, because then you'll get all the chips and everything in there. That's something you don't want. Anyways, I created these shelves with the trim around it. So just cut out these things. These are actually just holding in place at the moment. So I have shelf for my spices and all that fun stuff, because the stove is actually going to go right here. Going down, you'll see a AC power outlet that I will be able to plug any type of appliances in. Right behind it is another one for my fridge, and then I have for my freezer, and then I have one in the bathroom. And that is all connected to my power inverter that converts DC to AC. And here's just a quick video on how to wire a AC outlet. Hey guys, I just wanted to show you how to wire up a standard house plug. I know there's a lot of videos out there that show you how to do this, but since I was on my bus and I was doing it, I thought I'd just have my take at showing you how. It's relatively simple. On a normal house plug, you have a couple different sides. So you have one with silver screws, and the other side has gold screws. And then you have this little green screw at the bottom of each plug. They should all be the same most of the time. Basically, your hot or your black wire, because it's dealing with AC power, goes into the gold screws. And then your neutral, which is your white on AC, goes into your silver screws. And then of course the bare wire, bare copper, goes into the green. Since I'm doing my plugs in a whole line, it's not like the end of a line or anything like that, which means I'm still going from this plug to this next box down below, and then further in the back there's another box. I don't know if you can see it. It's actually about right there. So what I do is I have taken the silver and the white, connected the top because that's coming from the top of my box here, and that's coming down into that. And then I'm going to take my other white and connect it to here, to the black, and then also the copper. Now the one thing about these, that in a house you have to have a code or have it up to code, is you need a one single copper piece attached to this green screw, just like so, and then you screw and tighten that down. And then you have like a twist connector or one of these push connectors, and allow them to, and you just place copper one into there, copper one in this in the second, and then that's your third. So your coppers are together. If you try to screw the two grounds together, they just don't work as well. So I would just say go with these push connectors that you've seen on like my other other videos. Come on, autofocus. There we go. But these are awesome. I love these. And that's really all you have to do with pliers. When you're wanting to put it around into these screws, you want to bend the wire in the direction that the screw turns. So since these screws turn clockwise, you want to take your wire and bend it clockwise, and basically your screw will set here, and when it tightens down, it will grab onto it, and it's not going the opposite way. So that's just a quick thing I wanted to show you. Alright, so I wanted to show you how I actually make a template for how I did the walls. Basically it's just taking cardboard. I want to fill this space with the same type of like bead board. And in between all the windows, it's all the same. So if I can make one template out of cardboard, I can make, you know, all the templates for all the windows. So that way it's not this weird gray color and I don't have this stupid sign or cover up the things I want and don't want. So I cut out a piece of cardboard to the height of what I want for it. Since it's a weird odd shape, kind of like this weird like long hourglass look, what I've done is measured in between, and it's about 1 3/4 basically all the way down. And if I can just make that 1 3/4 all the way, then I can make the curves. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure from one side to the other, that 1 3/4, and I'm going to just cut those strips straight in a row. And then I'm going to put that strip in that groove and kind of follow that line around with an X-Acto knife and just kind of see if I can get that curve. So let me cut this and we'll see how that turns out. Now that I got the rough shape cut out, I went ahead and did like a curve on the top part. That way I can inch closer and closer until I get it that perfect round. But the center fits perfectly right there in the groove, as you can see. Now I just have to take a little off ever so slightly to get it to hopefully a perfect fit. So we'll see how that turns out. Alright, so I got the piece cut out, the weird odd shape for this thing. See if it fits. And the sucky thing, before I put it on, the sucky thing about it is, if you can see, it gets really flimsy at these corners, and some stayed intact, some just broke off. But I think that's going to be a good thing. Let's see. Oh yeah, actually fit pretty good. And the cool thing about what I was talking about, the edges, is the top is a little bit too tall, so I can just cut maybe a good 1/4 inch off the top of that, and I can leave the bottom because I'm going to use this piece of wood here as a trim. Here, I'll angle this down a little bit for you. There you go. Let's see. You can see that? Yeah. So when this goes on, just like that, it's gonna block that and separate the bottom and that top. So I think that's gonna work pretty damn well. Looking pretty good. Alright guys, so I just wanted to give you just a quick update and let you know that I am back and I will be doing a lot more projects here soon. Now that my arm is looking good and we have plenty of time to ourselves at our houses with the quarantine and all, but to everyone out there trying to find something to do or is bored or whatever, go on YouTube. Learn something new, try to build something. The hardware stores are still open, so you can like go and learn how to build something. But also, don't get discouraged and don't let the media scare you. It is a very serious and trying time, but we have to stick together. We'll make it through this. Just find something that makes you happy and doing something in your own personal space, and we'll make it through it together. I'm sitting here building stuff, so should you. I'm gonna end that on that note, and we'll see you next time. All right, bye.